Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be reacting to my Instagram followers' cages. So this video I wasn't going to post until next week, but I've gotten so many people that have sent me their cages that I'm going to have to make this a multi-part series type thing. So I'm still taking entries and everything, so if you want to be featured in any of these videos, then all you have to do is on Instagram, you just have to send me some pictures of your pet's cages, and then leave a description, like the dimensions. You can leave a little bit about your pet. If you have anything that you include in there that you don't see, that you can't see in the pictures, you can send videos. So that's all you have to do, and I will be putting everyone's Instagram username on the picture, so if you want to go and check out their Instagram, you can. So I have quite a few here. Don't know how many we're going to get through today, but I have a lot that I have prepared for. So yeah, quick disclaimer though. So I am going to be very nice while I am going through the cages. I'm going to pick some things that I really like that make the cage unique and stuff like that. But if I feel like there's anything that I need to add or any advice, then I will give it, but I will give it nicely. And please don't attack anybody in this video. That's all I'm asking. Only give them good comments and good ideas. This video is for advice only and for reactions. These people knew what they were getting into when they send me their cages. I'm not going to be mean at all. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to say this cage is terrible, this cage stinks. I don't want you guys going to do that either. I'm just going to give advice on what I think could be changed or what would make it better. So yeah, some of them gave more of a description than others, so I'm just going to read you exactly what they sent to me. And I have it all in front of me. So I will pop their, like I said before, I will pop their usernames on the side. And some of them that have videos, I couldn't get it on once, so the videos will be after I describe the cage. So let's get into the first one. So the first one is this first, what's it called? What's the word? Submission, I think so. The first submission is from Life of Guinea Pigs on Instagram, and there's a video that goes with this one. I'll post it after. You can see it's like, I really like the cage. I like the style. I like the theme. So they said, this is my cage for 5 guinea pigs. They also have a 9-by-6-foot grass hutch. So that's, and on the picture on the right, that's the grass hutch. So they have that whole running around area plus a hutch too, which is actually pretty cool, and it gives some levels, which I like. I also, before I keep going, I also see 2 water bottles there. That's good to have multiple water bottles with multiple guinea pigs, as well as I see multiple caves and beds and things like that, so they're not fighting, which is good. Okay, so the description that they said was, there's hay in the top of the box, so that little hut there's hay in it. There's hay in all the hideys and the cardboard box, and there is hay in the hay roller, and just before I put them to bed, I put a big pile at the bottom just to make sure they have enough. That's good. So they have a lot of hay available. So they have hay in all of the hides. You can see in the left picture, you can see some hay sticking out of the blue hide over there. So they have a lot of hay. I see a bunch of different places with hay in them. Plus they put more down bottom. So it's always good to have multiple sources where they can get hay, since there are a lot of them, which they definitely do have here, which is good. There's also another water bottle on the side of the hutch that you can't see it in the photos and vids. Okay, yeah, that's good. 2, 3 water bottles for 5 guinea pigs, that's good. You want multiple. There are 9 hides in total, which are 4 igloos, 2 sofas, a cardboard box, a tunnel, and the gray seat thing. You can kind of see it on the right picture in the bottom. So yeah, I really like this cage, and I can see that you gave them veggies earlier based on the picture on the left. I really like this. There's nothing I would really say to change in this. You have enough water bottles, you have enough hides and things. I don't know if there are any toys in the hutch, but the only advice that I would have to give for this one would probably be to add more like chewing toys, wood toys for them to chew on to wear down their teeth. Now we are in cage number 2, or pen area. So this one is by Binky and Benji on Instagram, so you can go and check them out. Remember, positive feedback only, no negative feedback. Or you can give advice though, as long as it's put nicely. So let's take a look before I read the description they gave me. So it looks like they have stacking cups and they have lots of wood chews. I see lots of toys in there, which is good for wearing down their teeth. I like how they gave a zoom in of like the cave area, the hide. That's a really cool hide. I'll have to see where you got that. I really like that actually. And I really like how they have hay in the litter box and hay in a feeder in front of the litter box. That is awesome. For rabbits, they love to eat hay while they're going to the bathroom, so it's good to have them in both areas. So I love that you did that. And overall, the cage looks really good. I just have a little bit of advice for the last one too. The last image for Life of Guinea Pigs I forgot to mention. I don't know if you've tried like water bottles and water bowls, because some animals prefer one or the other. Like I know for S'mores, I gave her a water bottle and a bowl at the start, and she preferred the bowl way more than the water bottle and eventually stopped drinking from the water bottle, and that is overall better for bunnies, I think. And it's a lot easier to hold more water too, so that's just like an advice thing. I don't know if you have tried that, just advice, but that was for the first entry. Now for this one, they do have a water dish. So yeah, so let's just go on to the description they gave me. So it says that this cage is 4 foot by 3 foot and 3.5 feet tall at the back and 3.5 feet tall at the front. Okay, I think they're talking about like the caged in area part. I'm not too sure though, but I think that's what they mean. Quick disclaimer, I will be putting all of the measurements of the cages at the bottom, like the equivalents for in the US and outside the US. So if I tell you a cage measurements in inches, in feet, then I'll put it in meters at the bottom. If I tell you in meters, then I'll put it in inches, because I have viewers from outside the US and inside the US, and I want to make sure that everybody understands the sizes. So, and they also gave a description about Benji, who is the bunny. You can see him in the bottom right corner picture, right in the middle. So Benji is a mini Lop and Rex bunny. He gets let out for about 4+ hours of playtime throughout the day. That's good that he doesn't stay in there a lot. So that's really good that he gets lots of playtime. His cage has been rearranged slightly. The hideaway is at the back, and I have a lot more toys in it for him. Good. Everything looks really good. I like the toys. I like everything. Seems really nice. So yes, overall, I really like this cage as well. The cages. Same with the last cage. I liked it a lot too. Lots of space. So yeah. So now we're going to move on to the third one. So now we're moving on to cage number 3. And this person's username is Aster the Kangaroo Bun on Instagram. So go ahead and check them out. So taking a look at this cage before I get into everything. Let's see. So it looks like there's a good sized cage. I like the size. It looks big enough for him as long as he gets let out during the day. I see you give him veggies and pellets, and he has a water bowl. So the litter box, the only thing I would say is you have to be careful about, again, I'm not trying to be mean. Hopefully no one thinks I'm being mean. I'm just giving tips based on what I've learned and what I've been taught since I have a bunny, so I can connect with like the bunny people more, and I've also had a hamster, so I can connect with hamster people more. But I currently have a bunny right now. So the litter box looks big enough. It's definitely big enough. You want to make sure the litter box is big enough for the bunny to completely turn around in, which is good. It looks like that's good. And they have the hay above the litter box, which is good as well. The only thing is those grates that are on the tops, then like the pee and the poop fall through. The only thing is you have to be careful about that because rabbits are very prone to sore hocks, and that actually is very irritating, and it is actually better if you were to just take the grate out and then fill the litter box with a layer of pellets on the bottom and then hay, and they'll pee and poop in the hay, but then they'll eat the good pieces of hay. Also, they'll eat the hay from the feeder because they like to eat while they're going to the bathroom, which is good that you did that. So the only advice I would have so that's the first piece of advice, would be to get rid of that grate. That would just be the only thing. Again, nobody go and attack anybody, because I'm not saying these cages are terrible. This is a really good cage, a lot better than most people would have. Like, this is a good cage, so don't go and attack anybody. So yeah, so the only thing would be to do that, and also add in some more chewing toys, because rabbits have teeth that constantly grow and they need something to chew on. I see you have a hay house back there, which is good, but I would recommend more wood chew toys. So that would be another tip I have for that one. So they said, my bunny's name is Aster. The dimensions are 1 meter by 1 meter, and we have a non-sliding mat, the one that looks like wood. So I think that's the one in the middle right there that his butt's on. It's pretty simple, but he loves it more than coming outside, haha. Oh, so he likes being in there more than he likes running around, which is strange. Usually rabbits like running around more. Oh my god. I think they meant the whole big square wood thing is the mat, is a non-sliding mat, not the part with his butt on it. I think that's what they meant. But I like how you have the non-sliding mat. So I already gave my advice for that one. Other than that, it's a really good cage. Okay, so this next cage is for a Syrian hamster, and the Instagram is the Morky Dogs. So they didn't give much of a description. They didn't give how big the cage was. It is a good sized cage, I would say. It's a pretty big cage for a hamster. That's a good sized cage. Let's see. So you have a water bottle. Everything looks pretty good. The only thing is, I would just be careful about the wire. The wire cages, because my hamster liked to climb. So if your hamster were to climb up the sides and either get their foot stuck, that would be really bad, or they could climb up to the top and then fall back. And although you do have a lot of bedding, it's not a good thing, because they could fall on that house in the back. I like the theme a lot. It looks natural theme. But yeah, so I'll just be careful. You just have to watch your hamster. Some hamsters are completely fine being in wire cages. Some hamsters have like a really big escape drive, and they really want to climb a lot. So you may have to switch the cage depending on that, just like a heads up type thing. But if your hamster doesn't climb them, then you're completely fine. You just have to be careful. So what they said was there's a 9-inch wheel for a Syrian. Okay. And she said her back doesn't bend, which is good. I'm glad that you said that her back doesn't bend while you're in there, because you want a wheel that their back does not bend. And they have 6 inches of bedding, which is really good too. That's really good for burrowing. I don't know the name of the hamster. They didn't say that, and I don't know the size of the cage, but overall it looks really good. So these next 2 cages are both hamster cages from the Hammy House on Instagram. So it would be this one and the next one. So this cage is 36 by 16 inches, or 36 by 16 inches, I think. And his wheel is an 8.5 inch, which is good. It's a good wheel. So let's see, let's take a look at it. I like all of the enrichment. There looks like there is a lot of enrichment, lots of tubes, lots of tunnels, lots of houses, lots of things to chew on, which is good. I really like that. And I've never seen this before actually. So if you look on the bottom picture in the middle, they actually connect it to, it looks like some kind of critter trail cage, but they connect it with like a tube, which is that's actually pretty creative. I think it's connected. I don't know why they would send that unless it wasn't. But like I said, it's the last one. Just be careful that your hamster doesn't climb. I think I was talking to this person and they had their hamster for a little bit and their hamster didn't climb. But just be careful and make sure that your hamster doesn't climb it, or that they're able to get their foot stuck. Just be careful about that. But you can see the hamster in the top left corner. So now let's take a look at the description they gave. So they said, "Hi, my name is Tro. I have a large bin cage with a nice big wheel. I have 9 inches of bedding right now, which is really good for burrowing. I like to hear the 9 inches. And I have a large sand bath, and my food mix is a mix of seed mix, nature salad, and salted peanuts and mealworms mixed together, and every other day I get a small fruit and vegetables. My favorite fruit is blueberries, and broccoli is my favorite veggie. I hope you like my cage," from Cheryl. So that was actually a really good description. So I like that they have the 9 inches of bedding. That's really good. The food sounds really good too. A seed mix, nature salad, unsalted peanuts, mealworms, and they get fruit and veggies every other day. That's a really good diet. And they said that they have a large sand bath as well, which is good because if you guys don't know, hamsters can't be bathed in water. They have to be bathed in sand. My hamster actually did not, when I gave her a sand bath, she did not use the sand to bathe herself. She liked to go to the bathroom in there. So they can also, I guess, be litter trained, because I looked that up, and this happened to a couple of other people too. So I guess they can be litter trained. But yeah, so that's true on the top left and the bottom right. Yeah, so these are really good this is a really good cage. I like it. Alright, so this next one is also by the same person, the Hammy House. So this cage, I just put a little picture of the Hammy in the middle. So they said that I also am a 1-year-old Jungarian hamster. Okay, so the last hamster was a 1-year-old Jungarian hamster, I'm guessing. I don't think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not good with names. But they said that, so let's just take a quick look at it. I like the theme. I like how you use the nature salad box as like a hide, and they can chew it. So that's good. Looks like there's lots of chews, lots of hides. I like that. And tubes as well. Yeah, and you can see on the left that it looks like they have a lot of bedding as well. So I like this cage too. So they said, "Hi, my name is Aspen. I am a 3-month-old female oh, wait. Oh, sorry. The last hamster was a 1-year-old Jungarian hamster. I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not. And then this one is a 3-month-old female robo hamster. So yes, let's just keep going with the description. I messed that up. So they said, "Hi, my name is Aspen, and I am a 3-month-old female robo. I live with my human that is fostering me so I can find a good home." Oh, that's so good. I love to hear people fostering. "I am very shy. I have a 6-inch wheel, a very large sand bath, 7 inches of bedding, and the same food mix as my brother Tro. I like my water bowl, but prefer a water bottle." Okay, so they offered a bottle and a bowl too. But like I said, so this is proof that some animals prefer things than others. My rabbit prefers a bowl, and this hamster prefers a water bottle. So I like that they said they had 7 inches of bedding, really good for burrowing, and it looks like they mix the bedding with a good burrowing material. And they said the food mix, which was the food like schedule and mix, sounded really good. So that's a good mix. And so let's continue. So it says, my favorite treat is strawberry apple baby puffs. I get one a day along with my daily carrot and apple. Hope you love my cage. From Aspen. So then the owner left a little note saying that this cage is temporary just for my foster animals, so it might be a little small. 23 by 15 inches, how big it is. So yeah. It's actually a pretty good size though. It's a lot bigger than a lot of other people will put their hamsters in. So it's not like the worst thing, but it would be better to make it bigger. But like they said, this is just a foster one, so this is temporary, so that's okay. So yeah, their diet sounds good. Their cage looks good. It looks like they have a lot of chew toys as well. So I'm happy with this cage. And we're going to move on to the next one. So this cage is from Hamster Chibs on Instagram. So go check them out. So, this cage, let's take a look before I read the description. I like the tree bowl. That's really cute. I want to know where you found that. There he or she. Oh, he. There he is. He's really cute. They have lots of chews that I see. Lots of rocks to scratch their nails on. I love how they put a rock under the water bottle so the hamster has to go on that. It's good for grooming. Let's see. I have not seen anyone use a Dunkin' Donuts box as a hide. I'm guessing that you cut holes into it to make like a multi-chamber house type thing, maybe? I don't know. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so this looks like a really good cage. Only thing is, maybe a few more chews. I don't know if there are some in there that I can't see that she could have stored, but maybe some more wood chews. The same with the other ones. All the other cages that I've reviewed are reacted to. If there are any, like, if there's anything in there, like chews or anything that I can't see, I'm just telling you, like, give me advice. You don't have to listen to my advice. It's just my advice. Because you guys wanted me to react to your cages because you sent them to me. So I'm reacting. So they said his name is Chibola. I don't think I'm saying that right. So this cage is 34 5/8 by 18 3/4 by 12 5/8 inches. That is very specific. And this is a winter white hamster. So that looks good. The wheel looks big from this picture. I don't have any other angles, but it looks pretty good. So I think this hamster's cage looks very good. It's a very good size, and I like it. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next cage, which will be cage number 8. So this cage is Waffles the Hammy on Instagram. So let's take a look. I love the natural theme. And I like, is that moss in there too? It's really clever. So the wheel looks like a good size. Lots of enrichment here, and I like how it's very crowded because hamsters like things very crowded. They like to crawl under and go through all these tunnels and stuff. I really like this cage. I like the tunnels and things. I'm not saying I hated the other cages or anything. Looks like they have a nice big sand bath right in front of the wheel. Yes, this is like a really good cage. So let's take a look at what they said. Let me just see. So they have a water bowl. I don't see a water bottle. So I don't know if this person has a water bottle for the hamster or not, but I would suggest putting one in just to see which one they prefer. Unless you already have. I don't know. I don't know any of these people personally, so I don't know if they already tried a water bottle or not. But if you're watching this and you haven't, I would suggest trying to add one to see if they like that one better. And I like how you have the tile in front of the food and water dish as always because it trims down the nails. So, Oh, and one thing I've always been saying is more chews. There's lots of wood things for the hamster to chew. I don't know if you have any things for the hamster to pick up and carry in their pouches, like those kind of chews. But you have a lot of wood enrichment, so that's good. I like that. All right, let's get on to the description. So they said, this is my DIY cage that is 43 inches by 43 inches, which comes out to about 1,850 square inches of floor space. That's a lot for a hamster, and that's really good. And I can't believe you actually made this cage. That looks really good. All right, so my short-haired Syrian hamster lives in here, and his name is Waffles. This cage has 10 to 11 inches of bedding in the deeper side, a 12-inch wheel, and Waffles is scattered fed along with being fed in his terracotta plate. That's good. I like how you scatter fed and gave it in a plate, so then he has two different options to find food. Like if he's really hungry, he can go over and get it from the plate, and it's also good storing and foraging behaviors, which is really, really good. I like that you did that, or that you do that actually. 10 to 11 inches of bedding in the deeper side. That's really good too, because the hamsters love to burrow. And like I said, I like the sand dish. The wheel is definitely big enough, so I like that as well. So I like this cage a lot. All right, we are moving on to cages 9 and 10. So this video was submitted by Nora Ann Pets on Instagram, and she said, this is a rabbit cage with 2 dwarf rabbits, breed unknown, 4 meters by 1.5 meters. They live outside but have always been outside. So the one that I can see actually looks like a Dutch rabbit, based on the patterning. I don't know for sure, but that's just what it looks like to me. The only thing I would have to say is maybe considering bringing them inside. I know it's a lot better for them to be brought inside, because they're bred to be indoors, because they're indoor bunnies. I understand if you can't, it's just something to consider. I really like the levels in there, and I know that if that was my cage, though, I would have to put a fence because s'mores would be likely to jump off. Your rabbits might not be like that, though. Your rabbits might be completely fine and not try to jump off. I just know that s'mores would definitely try to jump off. But it looks like they have lots of space, and it looks like a really good cage overall. The only thing that I had to really say was that maybe you could consider bringing them inside. Okay, so this is number 10. So this is also by Nora Ann Pets on Instagram. So this cage actually doesn't currently... Oh, wait, no, it does. I was thinking of a different cage that looks kind of similar. It does have a hamster. You can see it. I don't know what I was talking about. I was thinking of a different one. So, this cage is actually an IKEA Detolf, which is 163 centimeters by 40 centimeters, and a Russian dwarf hamster lives in this cage. And the name of the hamster is Pippa. So you can see him in both of them. The one on the right, he's in front of the cork tunnel, and the one on the left, he's by the food dish. I've always loved the idea of getting an IKEA Detolf. If I were to get another hamster, I think I would want to get an IKEA Detolf. I really like all of the enrichment in there and how natural this looks too. I think the natural theme cages look so cool. I love other themes too. Like I like bright and rainbow, and I like certain color themes, but I also like how cool the natural ones look as well. Looks like you have lots of enrichment. I like seeing the millet spray, natural foraging. Should be careful not to leave that in there all the time if your hamster likes to eat a lot at once. I like all the tunnels and stuff. It looks like there's a lot of enrichment, a lot of chews. It looks like all the way in the back there's deeper bedding, which looks good. They didn't give any other description than what I just read you, but I think they have deep bedding. If they don't, then you should definitely do that. Everything else looks pretty good. I don't have anything else to say, I don't think. Nope, I don't have any advice for this cage. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to be it for today. So I reviewed 10 today. I have 5 more entries currently left. So if you want to enter your cage in for me to react to, all you have to do is just message me on Instagram, some pictures of the cages. You can do multiple. Some people on here did multiple, some only did one, but you can do multiple. And all you have to do is just give a little bit of a description, like the cage size. You can give a description of things that are in it, your hamster, whatever you want to describe. So that's all you have to do is just message me on Instagram using the account that you would like me to mention in the video. So yeah, please like this video for a part 2 and comment down below which hamster cage was your favorite, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.